transformer. Now, Jannice is an author, she's a speaker, she's a coach. She's mentored women for over 25 years in the field of addiction. Her zone of genius is coaching and training women to turn their trauma into triumph, their pain into passion, and their fear into freedom. Let's get the amazing Jannice up on the stage. Guys and girls, let's get a bit of, we've got a bit of Justin Timberlake, because we can't stop this feeling, getting the amazing Jannice on stage. Guys and girls, give it up for Jannice. Give her a big round of applause in the chat. Give us a Jannice, Jannice, Jannice. Jannice! Welcome to RippleFEST!
Hey, great to be here.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. Like when you came to the boat for the day, we just really got so focused on what you're doing, and you've evolved so much even since then. And that was only what, 5 months ago or something. Now, Jannice, you've survived an unbelievable amount of life experiences, shall we say. I mean, you survived childhood trauma, sexual abuse, violent relationships, even alcoholism, and drug addiction. And you've come, I mean, none of these things are small things, and you've come through those, and now you're on this mission to really share your story. And I mean, after everything you've been through, now you're on that mission to empower women to stand together in their truth. Now that you've really brought your truth out to the world, you're supporting others to do that. And I'm just so proud to know you and to have seen what you've created and how you've done it. So for those that don't know you, could you please share like your biggest reason why have you gone through, why would you want to tell anybody about that?
Well, because, you know, I'm a bit crazy, but aren't we all? We have to be here. You know, it's that thing of, I either stay a victim in my head where life happens to me, or I go to that place of freedom where life has happened for me and by me. And because I choose to move out of victimhood and stand in my power and go, I am not a victim, I am here, I'm a survivor, and then I'm a thriver. And what I want, and I don't just work with women from trauma, because I think everyone understands what trauma is after those 2 years we were all locked up and everything, you know. So trauma can be with a capital T or a small t. There's also, you know, so it's really about helping women over 50, because that's my demographic. They might have gone through divorce. They might have gone through empty nest. They might be looking after aged parents. They might, you know, have been in a place where they've been through the menopause and they've lost their spark. They've lost their direction. They've lost their meaning because they're no longer all these labels, a mother, a wife, you know, all of that. They might have moved out of corporateville and they want to look at their lives and go, just surviving, it's not an option anymore. We're here to live 100% and joyfully, and to really grab it by the you-know-whats and go, I'm here.
Of all the people I know that you actually would do that.
Yes.
You're just like, I'm going for it. I mean, you've worked with so many people, you've developed so many things, and I know that you're really working hard on a program that you're launching now. Tell us about that program and who it's for and what it does.
Yeah, so my first program that I'm going to launch is Better Boundaries for a Calm Life. Because for me, if we are a people pleaser, if every time anybody asks us to do anything, we automatically say yes without even taking a breath, then when do we get to pursue us and our dreams and our goals and our vision? If we're busy saying yes to everyone else, then we're actually saying no to us. So this program is specifically aimed at taking women through this process where they go from learned helplessness and going, no, I can't say yes, I'm afraid of what people might think of me, and I have to say no. You're able to say no, and I teach them a process within which gives them time and space in order to consider whether it's the right thing for them to do. So that's the program. And it's just having healthy boundaries so that they can practice self-compassion, self-love, and self-care.
Amazing. I mean, you haven't just stumbled across this as an overnight success, have you? What was the thing that led you to do what you're doing now? Like, out of all the things, I mean, you've got such a, let's throw that trauma in. Oh, that's not enough. Let's shake some more of that on, and let's stir some of this in. You've got so many different traumas that you've been through, and I know that you've supported so many people in various different areas of trauma. Could you take us back to one of the, like, don't take us back to the trauma, but in your business, how did that show up in your business? Or do you notice that there are still things that are showing up in your business? I know there's a lot of entrepreneurs that think they've got to be fixed, they've got to sort this and they've got to fix that before they do anything, and when I have done this, and when I feel this way, then I'll be ready. But you're going for it. When have been some of those times?
But the process has not been an easy process, Sammy, because when you have suffered the amount and to the degree of trauma that I have, then the script that you have running is, I can't be seen, I can't be out there, because actually I'm not going to survive it. So that's the script that's running. So it's not, oh, what if people don't buy it? Or what if, it's, I might not survive it. So this is real deep things. And I have had to walk through all of that darkness and pain and limiting beliefs in order to get to the other side and say, I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm here, and I'm gonna do this. Nothing is gonna stop me, because what calls me forward is the women that I need to be helping. They need me as much as I need them, so I want to be there for them, and I can't do that if I'm hiding in my shadow.
So true, so very true. Well, I mean, you've absolutely gone for it. You're like showing up, you're doing the work, you're really grafting through it. What is the mission and the vision that you're actually on? Because you've come through so much, you're very passionate about what you're doing. Share with everybody the vision and how you intend to achieve that.
For me, it's 10,000 women. I want to work with 10,000 women over the course of my life, and whether that's through my books, through my courses, through my coaching, through my programs, memberships. So helping women over 50 to absolutely go, I'm not going to disappear. I'm not just going to go under a rock and disappear because I'm not 20 and slim and pretty and all of that, because we are in a youth culture, and my job here is to say, come on women, we've got experience, we've got knowledge, we've got wisdom, we've got so much, and the world actually needs us to stand up and be in our power. That's what it actually needs. And that's my job. It's to go, come on, women, we can do this.
Yeah, absolutely. And you do it very well. You're such a bright light, such a lighthouse of transformation. I've witnessed you at work, and what a joy that is. So Jannice, obviously you've been on this journey a while now. What would be one tip that you would give to other business owners that are coming through the RippleFEST process and maybe even considering doing the mastermind? What would be one piece of advice you'd give to those people now that you've been through it?
Yeah, turn up and ask for help, because of how difficult that's been for me to do, I've been really reticent to do it, and I wish I'd have done it more from day one. And I'll tell you who was brilliant at it, Siobhan.
Yeah.
Brilliant at turning up and asking for help. Krishna, brilliant turning up and asking for help. And I wish I'd done more of that. So really dive in and just ask for what you're struggling with, for help with what you're struggling with, rather than doing it on your own.
Yeah, amazing. Because you don't need to do it on your own. So Jannice, talking of not doing it on your own, who are you looking for? Who's your ideal tribe? How can we support you? Who could we be introducing you to? What are you looking for, my darling?
Right now, it's two things. It's women who want to go through, and they don't necessarily have to be over 50 for the boundary building. But because we can be people pleasers at any age, but personal one-to-one coaching, I am looking for over 50-year-olds who want to go through a 6 or 12-month one-on-one to transform how they think about themselves, how they turn up in the world, what stories do they tell themselves, are they in victimhood, are they hiding, you know, what is it that's going on? And I want to take them through either a 6 or a 12-month journey so that at the end they have got passion and purpose, and they are visible and turning up for themselves.
Yeah, I'm sure there have been some times where you've not felt like doing that. Can you share a time with us when you've overcome that? You know, it's just with the amount of trauma that you've gone through while you've been in business, has there been a time when that's happened to you that other people here might really relate with that?
Absolutely. Well, you know, we've got you there at the front leading, but we've also got all the other women. And, you know, you do make lovely connections like with Janet and Siobhan and people like that, you know, who have really been there and understand what you are going through. So that's what's helped me, because you know they've been through the menopause, they've been through that where their business has dried up for a bit and they now have to get back out there, or empty nest, or you know lost their way. They've been there, and so you do, that's the nice thing about doing it in a community, is because you get to learn from other people in the community as well, at all different stages, all different ages, and different ethnicities, backgrounds, businesses. But that's what makes it all interesting and exciting and helpful.
Amazing. Jannice, before we leave and go across the yoga, what one thing would you want to leave all of our audience with? One message?
Say yes to you.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Jannice, how can people reach you? What's the best way for people to contact you?
So they can email me at jj@Jannice with a double N, JanniceJones.com, or they can reach me on Instagram, which is Jannice J Jones.
Okay, perfect. Would you hop into the Facebook group and make sure you put those details into the chat here underneath this session so that people can make sure that they reach out and connect with you? I'm sure that you're looking for joint venture opportunities Absolutely. To speak on stages, podcasts, Absolutely. Any opportunity to get this message out there. So guys and girls that are watching in now, if you know somebody that runs summits or webinars or anything to do with the topics that Jannice has spoken about this evening, please do connect with Jannice and connect them. Let's get that message out to the world. Jannice, thank you so much for being with us this evening. Time goes so fast, doesn't it? Time is gone.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're so very welcome. Thank you. Guys and girls, give it up for the amazing Jannice Jones. And what a juicy, awesome change maker and ripple maker she is.